So we have conference championship weekend coming up, and I thought, what a better way to just start it off. Start predictions from, Friday's games all the way to the last one in the ACC with Florida State and Louisville on Saturday night. The last 10 meetings, like to look at the history of it a little bit. Oklahoma State is 7-3 in the last 10 meetings, and the Cowboys have won the last two, playing in 2022 and also 2021 seasons. If you remember a little bit how the 2022 game ended, Quinn Ewers was the reason why they lost that. He threw two critical interceptions there late, but that game was a good game. It went back and forth. Personally, I had Texas going 10-2 this season and playing in the Big-XII championship, and ironically enough, I also had Oklahoma State playing in it. The records are different. They are 9-3. I had going 10-2. And so the fact that I predicted this one right since the preseason, I think it's pretty cool. I didn't have Texas having a shot to get to the college football playoff just because it's Texas. But then at the same time, there was that little part of me where it's like, they could. What I've seen from Oklahoma State in the games that I've watched, I've seen them beat Oklahoma at home. Big, bedlam rivalry between the Sooners and the Cowboys. And just, they have their number. They always win that game. But then next week when they go and play, the Knights, they just absolutely get wrecked. And the Knights were not ranked, and they just got whacked. And then they struggled against BYU for their last game of the year to get into the championship game. And so I'm a little skeptical about that. But then we roll over to Texas, and the games that I've seen out of Texas, I've seen them beat Bama. I've seen them, pull out tough games against TCU. And I've also seen them, have that tough game against Iowa there, Kansas State. I saw them lose to the Oklahoma, in the Red River rivalry. Say that 5 times fast. Who I think could win this game is Texas. I'm going to lean towards Texas. And it's just because of the games that they're coming off of. I mean, they whooped Texas Tech last week. And how I think Texas could win is it's going to come down to Quinn Ewers. I mean, can Quinn Ewers bounce back and get, his revenge game, but then also great defense and then all-around team performance where, Texas is favored. So, but I definitely think if Texas wins and a little bit of chaos above them happens, yes, they could be that fourth team getting into the college playoff. Give me Texas 45-27. I think the Cowboys play close there in the first half, and then it starts to unravel there halfway through the third, and then the fourth, they just put on extra, no, what's the word I'm trying to look for? They just put on showman points of hey, we're making this win look a little bit bigger and a little bit more prettier for the committee, because even if Texas wins, it is going to take a lot for them to get in, because sitting right now, I don't think the committee would let them in if they won.